I don't understand our generation today. This new wave of, in order to catch up with the times, we have to have the skills, the degrees, the schooling to do it all. In order to make the money to live, to survive in this world where a starter home for a family is $250,000 plus. And not to mention if you have kids, pets, a husband, even single. I mean, you can't live as a single person by yourself unless you're making upwards of just, it's so hard. In order to do better, you need all these things. You need the degree, you need, all this stuff. But in order to get those things, you need the money. But you can't get money without none of it. I mean, I've never been so far down a hole of debt and just being behind. I'm trying to figure out, okay, we've got to, trying to finish the schooling. I've got 2-ish years left. And that's great. Because when I finish with that degree, I'll even have more debt. But I have to be a present mom. And I have to be available for my kids with special needs. And who have a bazillion doctor's appointments. Not to mention that I had to fight to get them back on Medicaid because we have vehicles that we got when we were doing much better along in our life, and then when we stopped doing so good and we were like, okay, well, we still have these vehicles, we need these vehicles. My husband has to get to his job, I've got to be able to take the kids up and pick them up from school and take them to doctor's appointments and therapies. And then when I tried to get help from the government, we have too much in assets. The funny thing is the only assets we have are our vehicles. Because we have so much fucking debt. Because at one point we were doing great. And then we started catching back up again this year. And my husband was getting ready to start the process of his CDL, but he literally, in order to do that, he has to be able to not work for 4 weeks so he can go to the classes. We can't afford for him not to work. So he's stuck at his fucking job. And he's working evenings now too. So he's working 2 jobs now. We're trying to catch up, but we're so far behind that we can't catch up. And when we needed to, I was working nights, but I can't work nights anymore because of his hours for his job. I have to be able to get the kids off to school, and I have to be able to pick them up. It's just, no night shift job lets me off early enough to be able to get home by the time he has to leave for work. I just feel so stuck. Not having a village is the worst thing. Like, I miss my dad so much. Because I know if he was here, he'd be doing anything he could to help us out. And he loved his grandkids. And he loved me. And that's the worst thing is not having anybody. I have my sister, which, you know, she's got her own kiddo with special needs. You know, and she's like 25 minutes away. Which, you know, of course, in like an emergency, of course we're gonna do what we gotta do to be there for each other. But I don't have somebody that I could be like, hey, do you mind picking the kids up on this day and this day so I can, you know, get this type of job? Or do you mind taking the kids to school for this and this? And it's so hard. And I remember being pregnant and how so many people were excited and couldn't wait. Just for when the kids were born to disappear. And then my favorite one that I got when we had, you know, brought these things up to supposed family at times throughout the years and stuff was, well, you guys were the ones that had decided to have that family. And you're right. We did. But it was also, oh, we can't wait to, you know, be a grandpa, and we can't wait to have grandsons, and we can't wait to have a granddaughter. And then throughout the years, birthday parties and events, no shows, popping in and out, and then we finally put our foot down. No, in and out. You're either in our kids' life or you're not in their life. We're not doing this in and out shit. And that's when we became the bad people. And so now we have no village. After my dad passed, and then my aunt passed, nothing. We literally have my adult daughter and my sister, and that's it. I don't even know why I'm making this video. I'm just tired, man. And just anybody that's going through it, I don't know. You're not alone. I'm tired too. I'm tired of being in a world full of people. And so many devices. And so many different social platforms. Yet I've never felt more alone. No. I don't know. I know I'm gonna get roasted. My hair, my face, my teeth. I didn't grow up with good dental care, and I could never really afford it as an adult. I know. I've got fucked up teeth, I've got fluorosis, I'm used to smoke. I vape now. I drink soda. I don't care. I'm just trying to be the parent that I never got. But it's so hard. It's so hard. Because I'm there in all the ways that matter. But my kids deserve to have that family. And we'll never have it. And we'll never have that help and support.